Welcome back to ClearPath Retirement Radio. I am your host, Stewart Smith. I am here with Mitch Davies.
Welcome back.
Today we are having a discussion on what are the tax advantages to retiring to a state like beautiful South Carolina where we make our home. We are a local upstate firm here in Greenville, South Carolina. We are two native South Carolinians that have founded a firm. We are also veteran owned and operated here in Greenville. And, you know, what I would say is I'm going to give you some examples here. I think examples are a great way to illustrate, you know, what that kind of looks like as far as if you are coming from a high tax state. Let's talk about the big tax state that we see people come from, and that is the state of New York. New York is a very high tax state.
It's a whole different world from what we're doing here. It's crazy. Yeah.
And let's say we have we're going to give a little different example for New York. Let's say we have a married couple. They're both age 68. They get about $50,000 in Social Security, and they have $80,000 in pension and IRA income. So the combined income from their pensions and IRAs that they need is about $80,000 a year. And let's say they own a $600,000 home. So that's the parameters we're going to set here. So in New York, Social Security is not taxed as well. But the pension and IRA is treated differently. There are some exclusions that exist, but much of the $80,000 is still taxable. So the estimated tax will be somewhere in that neighborhood of $4,000 to $6,000, depending on how you structure it. And then property taxes in New York.
Yeah.
Would be on a $600,000 house would be in that $8,000 to $12,000 annually, depending on what county you're in.
Yeah.
So really high property taxes up there. So, you know, what we would see here in South Carolina is the Social Security, of course, is not taxed. The retirement income deductions would be reduced by $30,000 immediately. So that would get excluded immediately. And then the additional age-based deductions reduce taxable income even further. So what happens is a meaningful portion of that $80,000 becomes shielded.
Yeah.
State tax liability drops significantly, often by several $1,000s. And property taxes would be cut by 50% or more depending on where they're located in South Carolina. So, you know, we're looking at, again, same type of scenario, probably reduction in overall state taxes, overall taxes, period, and living in South Carolina as opposed to New York, are probably in that, you know, $8,000 a year plus range, depending on the exact circumstances. It's really, with New York, it's the property tax thing.
It is. And it's interesting, these higher tax states often have, that's just the state level. Often, like he mentioned, the county and the city specific taxes